So, Shiori, when are we going to dive deep? I'm talking balls deep into your backstory here. We've only, we don't really know anything. And I'm inside you, so I feel like I should know, but I don't. So, when are we gonna, decipher your, the nightmare you had at the start? Like, dissect it like it's a fucking frog in science class. Like, when is this gonna happen? Anyway, learning or studying is something people are often forced to do against their will. But recently I've started looking up unfamiliar terms and phrases, which is also a form of studying. It is, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. She said she was gonna look it up. She did. Doing some basic research, I found that it originally emerged as a U.S. Army jargon, an abbreviation meant to convey information on the battlefield quickly and efficiently. Yup. No jargon is universally applicable. It's always evolving, and it always has. Today's teenage slang is a reflection of the times that we live in, and I don't understand any of it. I don't get the kids these days. It's kind of, yeah, you know. They look like normal high school girls, but they're actually special agents. Assassins, if you will. I thought I'd gotten used to it, but if I pay close attention to the words they use, each and every one of them connects back to their work somehow. So you just never get used to it, huh? I get it. Well, how am I supposed to feel about that? I'm not sure if I should lament it or if I should praise them for it. Oh, gee. Hello? Who wants me in our office? Oh, okay. I was slightly concerned. Excuse me, Miss Arisaka. Seems like the girls caused you a bit of trouble while I was away. Yes. No trouble at all. I heard that Maki was upset about something. Oh, let's... let's... It was all... It's all fine. I see. That's good then. Inohara-san once broke a classroom window after getting into an argument with Kamashiro-san. Oh my god, just with her boom! Like with her fist. Maybe that's partially why Aoi-kun is making such a big deal out of this. Yeah, what were you up to? Huh? Oh, Lord.
葵くんがどんなお店に出入りしてどんなプレーをしていようと私の監視するところではありませんし
Oh my god, Shiori, calm the...
それが合法であれば私ごときが口を挟むべきことではないとは理解していますし葵くんもまた気苦労の多い役職にある男性であればそういうサービスを提供するお店に足しげく通うのもまた仕方のないことかとそれが合法であれば
I've never... Fucking Shiori rap god over here. What's going on? Shiori, Jesus Christ, you don't have to go to that right away. Oh, that's what you're worried about? Anyway, it sounds like someone has been spreading some wild rumors about me in my absence. Our brain just kind of went there. Well, to be honest, it just sounds like the usual. So don't sweat it. Oh, persistent, aren't you? Do you really want to know?
いい葵くんの素行に興味があるというわけではなくてですね。葵くんの不在で浮き足立つ子供たちにわかりませんとしか答えることができないのもちょっと。
Well, because then we just stand there and we're like, I don't know. It really wasn't anything important. I just went out for a bit. It doesn't matter where, but it would take quite a while to explain.
学生のどうでもいい話を聞くのも私の仕事ですから。 葵くんだって書類上は私の受け持ちの学生ですしね。
Yeah, come here, Haruto. Sit on Shiori's lap and let us talk. How about you talk about your everything? You're absolutely right about
コ
that.
ーヒーでも入れましょうか。
What's with all of you and coffee? All right, I'll talk. Damn, that was easy. Oh, Jesus. It all started in the early afternoon today when I received an email from the bike shop where I always get maintenance done on Reina and Maki's bikes. Oh, it was sent by a touring club and addressed to the customers of that particular shop. Usually it's just an invitation to a writer's meetup, but this time it was different. The subject read urgent mission, and due to the nature of my job, those words immediately set me on edge. Yeah, I would have been like, oh God. So I opened the email. It explained that a convenience store in the mountains the club frequented on their rides had mistakenly ordered too much chocolate bread. And what, chocolate bread? And that anyone who had time to spare should go buy some to help them out. What a perfect mission. Sometimes stores deliberately make extra large orders to attract more customers. But if they're desperate enough to resort to such tactics, that still suggests they're in rough waters. In which case, I thought it best that I went to help out. We were gonna go. That particular store is located right at the top of the mountain pass. It's an indispensable facility for bikers. Weather up on the mountains can be incredibly unpredictable. Whenever there's a sudden downpour and we're about to head home dejected, that convenience store is always there to welcome us with a warm meal to lift our spirits. Chocolate bread. Oh, imagine eating some warm chocolate bread. Oh, I feel it slithering down my throat. More than once, and it's given me the push in the back that I needed in order to keep on rolling. Oh, hello, Chris. Would it be okay if I went out for a bit right now?
はい。お帰りは何時頃に?
I have no idea. I don't know yet. But I think I'll be back before dark.
承知しました。では、お気をつけていってらっしゃいませ。
Thank you, Chris. I love you, your sweetheart. Bye. I could have gone there by car, but when I looked out of the window, it seemed like a lovely day for a ride. Not too hot, not too cold. The road surface would have been in perfect condition. There's no reason whatsoever to hesitate.
マスター、どっか行くの? どこ行くの?
Somewhere that I'm not taking you. Oh, it's nothing important.
私も行っていい?
I love how it literally is nothing important. He's doing it. It's not like you'd get in my way, but I don't think it'd be very interesting for you.
それでもいいから.
She's just happy being there with you, buddy. Like, it's fine. You have classes, don't you? Be a good girl and go to school, okay?
はい。
Okay, bye. Love you, Reina. Bye. Why am I just telling everyone I love them? The guy who's overjoyed to join a woman on her shopping sprees is rare. I doubt that most women would care much for tagging along on a man's outing either. You never know, dude. Ordering Reina to stay home for that very reason. I inserted the key I've borrowed from her into the ignition and switched it on. This baby's gotten us so many places. After making sure that the neutral indicator light and the oil light are on, I started the engine. The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. It started on my first attempt. Woo! Proof that Reina's had been riding it regularly. The tachometer stopped exactly at 1,250 RPM. And I didn't hear any unusual sounds from the engine. Good, good. As I waited for the water temperature gauge to rise to about 65 degrees Celsius, it struck me how much of a pain in the ass the whole ritual is. Straddling the bike, I grabbed the clutch and firmly pushed my foot down on the pedal. Let out a perfect, satisfying click as it shifted into first gear. Not too loud, not too soft. I slowly rode off. It's like a little... I took the familiar road, the same scenery I'm used to passing me by. I tried out the brakes before I reached the first traffic light. Okay, kind of works. When the brakes just kind of work and you're like, alright, works for me. The front brake worked fine. Back one was a little iffy, but after pressing it a couple times, it seemed to be working okay. Maintaining my yawn-inducing pace, I'm sure the bike was bored stiff at this point. I headed for the convenience store. Oh god, we've been here before. No, I'm scared of mountain passes. Entering the mountain pass, I tested out the tires by shifting my weight onto the front wheel and tried to get a feel for what the pressure and grip were like. After carrying out every possible check, I slowly rode her up the mountain road, giving the tires a gentle warm-up. But strangely enough, I found myself unable to relax. Taking a quick glance in the mirror, I realized that there was another bike behind me, rapidly catching up. Hey, are you helping too? You got chocolate bread? Since I'd been riding at a leisurely pace, the other bike must have been going much, much faster than me. While I muttered to myself about not being in the mood right now, like a tease in the bedroom, I turned on my indicators and moved over to the side of the road. I wondered why he's in such a hurry. I could only think of two scenarios. One, either he desperately needed to take a dump, or two, he was rushing off to the drugstore to buy a morning after pill for his girlfriend. God damn it, dude. In any case, I was not about to get in his way. We weren't in a race, so I didn't mind if he passed me. I just hoped I wouldn't run into his wreck in a ditch up ahead. On public highways, faster isn't always better. Getting back home alive, now that's what really matters. The bike passed by me, but I was still in no hurry, cruising along at a cool 2,500 RPM. After a while, another bike came into view ahead. Oh, Jesus Christ. It was a Kawasaki GPZ 900R. I don't even know what any of that means. Its muffler and handle looked to be the standard model, and it even had a genuine belly pan. Oh, that's sexy. I don't know what it is. Ooh, burp, which is a pretty rare sight nowadays. The thing was in pristine condition. Its rider was shorter than average man, wearing a denim jacket with cut-off sleeves over his leather jacket. Of course, the typical biker. He was slightly hunched over in his seat. Some kind of emblem was embroidered on his denim jacket. It might have been the logo of his motorcycle club. I got close enough to have a better look and finally realized what it said. The elderly driver sign. What? In the middle of the symbol, I can make out the words #OldAgeBiker. What the fuck? The moment I noticed, I inadvertently let out a snicker inside my helmet. The sight of it genuinely warmed my heart. The other bike seemed to be going in the same direction, and after unhurriedly following in its tracks for a while, we both eventually pulled into the parking lot of the convenience store. And much to my surprise, the parking lot was absolutely packed with other bikers. What's going on? Help! Were they having some kind of special event? The sheer number of people would have definitely suggested it. Flabbergasted, I was standing at the entrance to the parking lot when a man in a leather suit approached me. Oh, I don't trust people in leather suits. God damn it. Oh, yes. The man addressed me in a familiar tone, maybe having noticed that I was slightly intimidated by the amount of bikes in the parking lot. Oh, don't tell me that all these people are here for the same reason. What the fuck? Whoa. He must have been including himself in their number. And me, now that I think about it. I see. I thought it'd just be me, to be honest. I assume that all these men of leisure would be inconvenienced if the shop went out of business. But if that's true, there was really no need for me to travel all the way up here. It was a little upsetting, to be honest. Well, that fucking sucks. Seriously?
真っ赤なパニガーレの横にいる男。あいつが一人で100個買ったんだってさ。
Shouldn't you know, isn't there a thing where if there's a limited supply of something, you can't just buy a shit ton of it? Like there's a limited
どう
amount?
せ食い切れないだろうし、バイクじゃ持って帰るのも難しいだろ。くれって言えば1個お土産にくれるから声をかけてごらん。
Oh, he just passing it around. Oh, okay. I'll try that. What is our adventure? I walked up to the man with the red panigale, just like I'd been told. When I asked him about the bread, he cheerfully thanked me for coming and handed me a piece from the cardboard box at his feet, as if I were an old buddy of his. When I accepted the bread and thanked him in turn, for a moment I was left wondering what to do, now that I finished my errand. But then the man who'd been riding the GPZ in front of me approached me. Oh no. Now that he was off his motorbike and removed his helmet, I found that he was an elderly man with graying hair. Hashtag old people biking. Holding his helmet in one hand, he took a pack of cigarettes from his breast pocket with the other and walked over to a nearby bench and public ashtray. Oh my god, why was that so loud? Following his lead for no particular reason, I headed over to the same bench to buy a coffee at the vending machine there. Oh, that was what that was. I sat down some distance from the man, cast him a sidelong glance, and launched into a conversation. Too bad the bread's sold out, huh?
別に構わねえよ。俺が欲しかったのはパンじゃなくて走る理由だからな。
An excuse, you say?
あんたまだ若いからわかんねえだろうな。男も年を食っちまうとバイク乗るのにもいちいち理由が必要になんだよ。
I mean, can't you just do that? Like, if you need to go somewhere, you just get on your bike, right? Huh.
あんた、おまわりさんに止められたことはあるかい？連中決まって同じこと聞きやがるだろう。これからどちらへ行かれるのですかってな。
Or they'll be like, do you know how fast you were going back there? No, not really. I don't.
あほか。目的がなきゃバイクに乗っちゃいけねえのかって、俺はいつも思うわけよ。
Does it make you sound like a crazy person if you just say, oh, I'm just out for a ride? You know?
けどよ、連中だって好きでそんな間抜けな質問をしてるわけじゃねえ。それが奴らの仕事だ。あげくこっちも無駄に突っ張るほど体力もねえともなりゃ。いろんなものに遠慮して生きていかなきゃなんねえ年齢だわな。
I suppose.
だからよ。パンなんざどうだっていいのよ。俺は走れりゃそれでよかったんだって話。
But you could use this as a reason, so I think I do. Getting on a bike is one thing, but it's a lot more difficult to keep on riding. This man must be a real survivor if he's still riding to this day. This old dude with all his life experience was just begging to be asked one question. What's that thing on your back? The self-proclaimed old age biker burst out in laughter at my sudden, somewhat rude question. Smoke shooting from his nose.
これな、俺ももう70だからよ。単車乗るときにって孫が縫ってくれたのよ。
What a thing. Oh? When I asked for details, he explained that his granddaughter is in her second year of middle school and that she sewed it for her dear old Gramps using a sewing machine at school. I asked him if he wasn't embarrassed to have hashtag old age biker emblazoned on his back in such big, bold lettering, but his answer was as follows.
孫が一生懸命に縫ってくれたもんに恥ずかしいもクソもあるかい。
Yeah.
あんたも年取りゃわかるよ。涙が出るぜ。
It's like, hey, you made it. I see. You're exactly the kind of old man I hope to grow up into.
羨ましいだろ。
Yeah, kind of.
俺はまだまだ走るぜ。これ運転者なうってな。
Oh God, he's got all the things. With a hearty laugh, the man flicked his cigarette butt into the ashtray and headed toward the public bathroom. Frequent bathroom visits must be a problem for elderly bikers. Dude, your shit's not strong anymore. You gotta piss all the time. Hell, I gotta piss all the time anyway. I can't say I'm too jealous of that part, but I respect the dignity of older people who've gained a wealth of life experience and aren't ashamed of their own lifestyle. As I watched the man walk off, I was filled with admiration for the bright, bold words on his back. Hashtag old age biker. And this is the piece of chocolate bread that I got. Okay.
それだけのために出かけたんですか？
It's like we thought you were doing something, you know, important. Yup. I told you it wasn't important and that it wouldn't be interesting, didn't I?
でもそれだったら別に隠していくこともなかったのでは？
Well, it's not like I really went out of my way to hide anything. I just thought it'd be too much trouble to explain. I suppose I could have told everyone where I was going, but I didn't want to be seen as prattling on and on. And then when I don't say anything, people get mad at me for not providing enough information. It's a lose-lose situation, really. I mean, even you must be bored out of your skull after listening to such a long, pointless story, right, miss? I wouldn't say we're bored. There's seemingly no point to it other than, you know, the old man.
いえ、私は別に。
I don't think there's a right or wrong way to listen to the insignificant stories others can tell. Nothing-y conversations like that are just that. Conversations about nothing. It doesn't matter what you talk about. What matters is what you take away from it.
なんと言いますか、まるでお寺でお坊さんのお説教を聞いているような感覚ですかね。
You saying that's pointless? I mean, to a certain point of view, yeah. But monks' sermons tend to be pointless too, you know? You can either read meaning in their words or see it as nonsensical babble. I guess it depends on who's speaking and who's listening, yeah.
それは教育者としては、ヨタ話として聞き流していいテーマではないですね。
Hell, Shiori, most shit we say could be seen as just inconsequential or nonsensical, even if we're teaching actual things. That aside, you really don't need to give my story any serious thought. I'm sorry for bothering you with it while you're busy.
あ、いえ。
Are you that tired of listening to me?
いえいえ、決してそういうことではなくてですね。ちょっとやり残している仕事がありまして。
You know, work doesn't end for the teachers. Workday's almost over, though.
恥ずかしながら、ここ最近はずっと残業続きでして。
I keep telling her not to. Well, that's no good. Sorry if this sounds a little patronizing, but since I've been working at Mahama far longer than you have, can I give you a piece of advice?
はい。
Okay. First of all, it's important to know your limits. Decide how much work you're able to finish within working hours, and know when to just call it a day. Also, make sure that you leave an hour of free time in your schedule, preferably at the end of the day. You can use that time to prepare for tomorrow. That should be your only overtime. It's impossible for every day to go exactly according to plan. It's true, most of the time it doesn't. But that should at least enable you to work more efficiently rather than simply longer hours. It's a lot easier to stay mentally focused if you decide to work hard for just an hour rather than trying to work hard all day. In the military, they say that guys who suck at their jobs actually suck at taking breaks.
なるほど。何時間も無理をしたところで、1時間の頑張りには勝てないということですね。
This is actually a good bit of advice. Right, I heard you writing it down, Shiori. Good girl. Back in university, there was an associate professor who told me the same thing. Dude, if a professor's fucking telling you, and now Haruto, come on. But even though I knew they were right, I'd end up rushing and making mistakes whenever I tried to work that way. Another trick is to have your students take care of the small tasks that you don't necessarily need to do yourself. Like what?
私はそれどうしても苦手なんですよね。自分の仕事を他人に押し付けているようで。
That's exactly how I am. If I have to do something, I do it myself, and I never ask for help to do anything. Because I'm like, oh, I don't want to, like, inconvenience them, or, you know, like she said, shift responsibility, and just, I'm the same, but whenever a student asks you if there's anything they can help you with, you might as well take them up on their offer, even if they're just trying to curry favor with you.
確かに。
Write that down. So, is there anything I can help you with? He's like, wink, wink. Come on. I'm here to help.
はい。
You seem to forget from time to time, but I'm a student too, remember?
でも。
I'm just a student trying to polish the apple, so to speak, so feel free to ask me to do whatever.
そう言われると断りにくいですね。
We literally have someone telling, oh my god, Shiori, please. I know, right? I felt the same way when Chris said that to me. That's why she turned out the way she is now.
なるほど。
So, what shall I help you with? I don't want to be known as the coffee bitch. But can I offer you some coffee?
それもクジラセさん直伝ですか？
Dude, this is Chris energy. What's going on here? I don't mean to impose, but I get a bit sad when I'm not allowed to help you with anything. I feel like that's what Chris would say.
わかりました。じゃあ、こちらの書類なんですけど。
There you go. She looks sometimes, even though we hate asking for help, or, I mean, not in this case. We're not asking for help, but still, accepting help, you know, sometimes you gotta do that. You get shit done faster. What is it?
ただの報告書なんですけど、
Here
どこ
we
かに
go.
ミスがあるってタナトスさんに言われたんですよね。どこが間違っているのか何度確かめても見つからなくて。
He's gonna find it, like, instantly. She must have meant the date, surely. Here, look, the date of submission. It has yesterday's date instead of today. I knew it. I knew he was gonna find it instantly. Thanatos-san sure got you fooled, huh?
それってどういう？
She was probably just seeing how you'd react if you were told there was a mistake in your document, even though there wasn't really one in the first place. But the date!
でもタナトスさんは私が直しておきましょうかって。
Nah. Well, if you'd taken her up on that, she wouldn't have edited a thing, and then she'd just tell you that she fixed it and encourage you to submit it straight away. And you'd thank her for it, wouldn't you? But in declining her offer and failing to submit the document within the day because you were poring over it trying to find the mistake, the date automatically became the mistake. I see. God damn it. And if you'd then come crying to her that you couldn't find any mistake, she'd simply have fixed the date for you and told you it was all good, and the end result would have been the same. Motherfucker, Thanatos. I swear to God. Why is she always fucking with me? In other words, ignoring Thanatos-san's warning and submitting the document as it was would have been the right thing to do yesterday. God damn it! Sometimes she likes to play little pranks and tell untruths, our Thanatos-san. Oh, you better watch out for that.
彼女コンピューターですよね。
Oh, yes, but she tells lies, she teases people, she slacks off on the job, and sometimes she even makes mistakes. An amazing piece of technology, don't you think?
欠陥品じゃないですか。
No. I hear that a lot. But her ability to learn and remember things, to reflect on her mistakes, and to know when it's time to give up, they're all big strengths.
あら、
Oh,
何のお
Jesus.
話かしら？
fucking scared me. not her talking, just the fucking Kazuki silhouette in the background. Oh my god. Don't try to pretend you didn't listen in on our entire conversation.
それが私の気遣いというものよ。優しいお姉ちゃんに感謝しなさい。お姉ちゃん?
Oh boy. Oh, we're not related by blood, of course. Never mind that. What do you mean, never mind that? Oh my god, his face. Thanatos-san, could you please stop bullying Miss Arisaka? She has bullied enough. She don't teach her bullying.
心外ね。別に意地悪をしたつもりもないのだけれど、むしろ私を頼るということと、私を信用しすぎないということを学んでもらおうとしたのだから、親切でしょ?
I feel like we'll improve on that just a little bit, but not too much. You're not making any sense.
タナトスさんはどうしてこんないたずらを?
It's merely a byproduct of the person she came from.
人を知りたいからよ。それは私がどういう反応をするか知りたいからということですか? まあそうね。というか、こうして改めて聞くまでもなく、あなたの性格は大体知っているのだけれど。
Yeah, it's like trying to get into someone's head in a way, you know?
先日、あなたの携帯端末に架空請求のメールが何度か届いたでしょ?
The other day, that's every day.
はい。
Those goddamn spam emails.
あのメールを出したのは私。
God damn it, why?
あなたはメールのタイトルを見ただけで、よくある架空請求だと気がついた。
I like how she does this to, you know, get into our head, but like, you could be doing actual work.
それでもすぐに消すのは不安で、一応本文を確認する。
Oh my god, Shiori, are you fucking
本
serious?
文を確認し、文末に記載された請求会社の名前でネット検索したわよね。
No, you just delete them right away,
そ
woman!
して会社名や代表電話番号で検索しても何も引っかからなかったあなたは、その番号に電話してみようか迷った。
Oh my god.
どうしてそのことを?
Why? Dude, the only time I look up a number, if it's a spam email, it's gone instantly. But if I get a call on my phone from a random number, I'll always look up the number. And usually it's spam, but you never know, right?
どうして私に知らないことがあると? タナトさん怖いです。
Yeah.
でも結局あなたは電話しなかった。よかったわね。もし電話していたら、あなたの名前は詐欺に引っかかりやすいやつ名簿に登録されて、詐欺集団に売却されていたかもしれないわよ。
Say we did do that, would you be able to delete our information from their database? Scam companies like that do exist, you know. Their business model involves sending out the types of emails that anybody could identify as a scam, making a list of the people that respond to them, and then selling that information. And if you call them with the intention of pranking them back or exposing them, well, you'll be put on an entirely different kind of list. So be careful. What's that list?
他にも知らない番号からかかってきた電話に出るやつの名簿とかもあるわよ。
I'm scared of this list. Oh, see, her fear's transferring to me. Oh, Jesus, no.
すみません、電話が。
Oh, here we go. She's, no. No, don't mind me. Feel free to answer it. Thanatos, I swear to fucking God.
野上先生からです。書類の提出の催促でしょうか。
Oh, it's actually... Okay, I thought you were
はい、
just...
有坂です。
Oh, Lord.
だから、会社の機械を信用してはダメよ。
She literally just told you. And but it did say Miss Nagami.
電話を取らせる方法なんていくらでもあるのだから。
Motherfucker.
怖い
This poor
あな
girl.
た、銃で人を撃ったことは?
Oh my God.
ありません。
Oh
で
Jesus.
すよね。では、キスをしたことは?
Oh, well.
何ですか急に。
No, hey, don't try to dodge the subject.
私は銃を撃つときどう緊張するのか知らないし、人を殺したときどんな気持ちになるのか知らないし、キスをしてどう感じるのかも知らない。
I feel like those are totally different flutter of
す
nerves.
べては推測、すべては計算、何もかもが数字。人間が感じるセンサーと感情の組み合わせの答えはほぼ無限です。
I'm just like, can't you ask someone like who's actually shot someone who you know has shot
卓
someone?
越した処理能力を持つシステムであっても、それらを計算できるのは8割が限界でしょう。今以上に技術が進歩してありとあらゆる計算が可能になって、人の行動の 99% を解析可能になったとしても、残り 1% が見当違いの答えを導き出してしまう。私が人間をオペレーターとして必要とする理由はその 1% が理由です。
And that would be all of us.
そして私はその残り 1% を理解する努力をしている。その様子があなたたちには嫌がらせやいたずらに見えているだけよ。
Oh, I mean, it is kind of bullying.
以上がどうしてこんないたずらをというあなたの質問に対する私なりの回答です。
That was a really roundabout explanation.
人間が知りたいからよとだけ答えて誰もが納得してくれるなら戦争なんて起きないし、私も必要ないわ。
Yeah, you're
それ
right.
と先日私があなたに言った最後は人力という言葉の意味は理解してもらえた？すべては人間次第。結局は私の話も軽く聞き流すぐらいの気持ちで聞くのが正解ということよ。
Oh, I put all my faith in you.
なんだかそれこそ全問答のように思えてきました。
I didn't expect to get all philosophical today, but, I should always prepare for the unexpected. You must be tired. Let's just fix the date and hand in that document now.
私が提出しておきましょうか？
Can we fix the date first? Oh no. Now you just got Chiori concerned.
そんなに悩むこと？
You're the one who got her thinking like that
わ
now.
かりました。お願いします。
Oh, hey, there we go. Thanatos-san doesn't lie about the fact that she is a liar. Or does she? It's a pretty complicated question. Similarly, she insists that she can't be trusted, but she's actually very reliable. It's incredibly confusing. Well, there's different aspects you gotta think about here, right? The reason I accepted her offer was because it seemed like too much of a bother to refuse. I felt like it would needlessly complicate things even further. I'd like to think I've gained some level of understanding of my students, but no matter how much I'm told about Thanatos-san, most of what she says and does is still beyond me, much like the actual Kazuki. Of course. Anyway, I'd like to think I've gained some level of understanding of my students. That tiny mote of confidence I'd finally gained was thrown out to the wind the very next day. Damn it, why do we have so much trouble? While it can be difficult to understand Thanatos-san, she still more or less resembles a regular flesh and blood human being. I'm not sure I'd say the same for ninjas, though. Nothing messes with your head more than ninjas. Oh, Murasaki, please. Especially if they're like in disguises.
あいやいや、有坂天帝ではありおりはべり今そかり。
This is what I was fucking talking about. Missy, Wissy, stop. Stop. When the principal of Mahama Academy, Sengoku Ichiru, forgets somebody's name, she doesn't hesitate to ask, "Who are you?" when they address her in an overly familiar tone. But somebody of my background would never dare to be so bold, and especially not someone as cowardly as I am. What, so we're gonna play it off? You should fucking know. Look at her. Look at her eyes. Look at her fucking ninja star in her hair. People like me often need to resort to the sorts of tricks that politicians will use to find out somebody's name. Saying things like, I remember your last name, but what was your first name again? See, when you start using that, then they know. Having worked at this school for a while, though, I know better than to resort to that. There's a literal ninja in my class, so I'm well aware of who the prime suspect is in a situation like this.
紫さんですか？
You still hesitated, though.
あいやもうバレちまったですか。つまんねえのです。
へっへ、私だってそういつまでも騙されたりはしませんよ。学習するのです。
No, Shiori, don't say that. Then she's gonna try even harder. Oh my god. I'm so glad my guess was right. Breathing a sigh of relief, I take another close look at the girl standing in front of me. She's wearing the uniform of the Mahama Elementary Division, and her childlike hairstyle amplifies her youthful look. She's obviously trying to make herself look smaller than she really is, creating an optical illusion using the slimming blue of the uniform and her accessories.
さすがに初等部の学生に化けるのはもう年齢的に厳しいですかね。
Yeah, kinda.
紫さんも決して身長が高いわけではないですけれど、さすがに初等部の子に変装するとなると。
Yeah, that'd still be like, damn, that's a tall elementary schooler right there, and she's got, you know.
かといってお姉さん風に化けるには少しばかりすんたらず。いろいろと難しいものよね。
Oh my god, but you got the voice. You can definitely change your voice to be either or, huh? She's like in the middle period of just I can't impersonate a sexy older woman, and I can't be an elementary schooler. This is bullshit.
おや、どうかしたかい先生。
本当にいろんな声が出るんですね。
She's a ninja, of course.
ま、忍者だからね。
Yep, that's the only reason you
と
need.
ころで今日はまたどうしてそんな格好を？
いやだから忍者だからだよ。
I thought it was just more fucking with us.
先生はあれかい？バニーガールを見たらなぜウサギの格好をって聞くのかい？
I could see that.
それはバニーガールはそういうお仕事だからです。
I could definitely see that, not gonna lie.
忍者もそういうお仕事だから変装するんだよ。
いえ、なんて言えばいいんでしょう。忍者が変装するのはわかりますけど、どうしてその変装を選んだのかなと。
I like to think there's not actually a reason.
ああ、そういうことか。なぜポストが赤いのかと、そういう感じの質問だね。
Mailboxes aren't generally red. What?
別にポストが青だろうが黄色だろうが構わないだろう。ではなぜ多くのポストが赤いのか。例えば JK でもローバでも構わないのに、なぜ私が幼女を選んだのですか？という質問です。
I love how she kept changing her voice based on what she was
です
saying.
です。
それはポストが赤いのと同じ理由なのです。目立つからといった理由以外特に意味はないのです。
I guess.
つまり何かその格好をする必要があって変装したわけではないと。
Sure, there doesn't have to be a reason.
ですです。納得いったです。
釈然としないです。
Oh my god.
ちょっとすみません。なんか変な感じに引っ張られて「です」って言いたくなっちゃうので、その変装をやめてもらえませんか？
This is like cursed Murasaki right now.
仕方がないですね。ちょっと待つです。
And just woo, does like the spin technique and then back to normal.
お
Oh,
待たせ。これでいいかい？
god damn it, that's so fast. I wish I could do
相
that.
変わらず早いですね。
It's
手品と同じようなものだよ。 私の場合は平均5秒程度だけど、早い人なら3秒以下って人もいるね。
How? Dude, that wasn't even 5 seconds though.
ちなみに忍者マスターへの昇格試験には早着替えの項目もあって、7秒以下で着替えないと合格できないんだ。
Oh my god. At least they give you the 7 seconds.
7秒ですか？
I say that like it's doable.
例えば忍者が敵の集団に追われている時、煙幕を張って身を隠したりするだろ。煙が晴れるまでの短時間で通行人に化けたり、敵の集団に紛れ込んだり、時には死体に化けたりもする。
What
そんな
is
時に必要なスキルというわけだね。
what is smoke screen like go away in like 7 seconds or something?
まあ服を着替えるのはそれほど難しくはないんだけどね。髪型まで変えるのは少しばかり熟練を要すね。
Oh, but you mastered that.
人は人を顔や服装ではなく髪型で認識しているケースが多い。短時間で違う髪型になると同一人物だと認識されにくくなるんだ。
Well, yeah, because it's like how clearly you look different, so you're not the person I was thinking of, you
な
know?
るほど。それで今日はツインテールだったんですね。
は？
Huh?
ああ、エビみたいな味がするやつじゃなくて髪型の話か。
Wait. Is High Twin Tails the name of of one of her kaiju monsters?
なんでしょう、この微妙な会話のズレ、なんでいうかタナトスさんと話している時と同じような感覚です。
They are our students, damn it.
まあ私はタナトスさんと仲がいいしね。少なからず彼女の影響を受けている部分はあると思うよ。
Yeah, that's just what we fucking need.
仲いいんですか、タナトスさんと。
まあ一方的ではあると思うけど、私は親友だと思ってるよ。もし彼女がお金に困っていたら無条件で200万円貸すことができる。
Is that the max that you're willing to do when she wouldn't even need to do
無
that?
条件は素晴らしいと思いますけど、紫さんの親友の条件がまずずれているような。
I mean, the
お
more
金ですか？
the more you're willing to give someone, maybe that tells you how close of a friend you are.
友人力を示す単位なんて聞いたことないし、最も分かりやすい身近な単位だと思うんだけどな。
例えば1ファミレスみたいなものですかね。
Lunches, now that's how I like to be paid.
なんだいそれは。
私が学生の頃の話なんですけどね、一緒に何回ファミリーレストランに行ったことがあるかで友人度を数値化するのが流行ったんですよ。
The fuck? Wait.
他にも1居酒屋、1カラオケ、1焼きそばなんて単位もありましたね。
それだって十分に植物的な単位じゃないか。しかも最後の1焼きそばってなんだい？
Yeah, rather than money, it's just food and drink.
私の通っていた学校の近くに安くて美味しい焼きそばを学生に提供してくれるお店がありまして、
Huh. Yeah.
例えば課題やレポートを友人に手伝ってもらったりするときに、一つ貸しという意味で1焼きそばなといった具合に使用します。
なるほどね。
I have learned.
けどそういう基準で考えると、さすがの私もタナトスさんと食事をしたことはないからな。それとは別にネット上の友人度を測る単位が必要になるね。
That's true. It's not like even like Thanatos could even eat, right?
そもそも友人関係に順位をつけるのもどうかと思いますけど。
まあね、友人関係なんてものは言われるまでもなく見てればわかるものだしね。
Yeah, you can usually tell.
紫さんってお友達いるんですか？
The fuck you mean? It's the whole
言
crew!
うね。それは何気に失礼だよ。
We're all friends.
すみません。でもなんていうか、紫さんが誰かと一緒に遊びに行ったりしているところが想像できないというか。
Shiori, please, she's a gamer. Come on.
まあ確かに。 誰かに合わせてわざとらしくはしゃいでみせたりするのは苦手だね。
Your way is just staying in, you know, hanging out.
でも誤解しないでほしい。私は人に合わせるのが苦手なだけで、別に孤独を愛しているわけじゃないんだ。そういう意味ではどうかも私に近いかな。
And she pops up. Huh? Someone say my
それ
name?
はわかるような気がします。
I used to have a friend like that as well. Going against the flow might sound cool at first, but what it boils down to is social
そ
awkwardness.
のくせ仲間外れは大嫌い。
Well, that's just sad.
それな。
It's sad.
私はよくトーカとペアを組まされたから、あの性格には苦労したよ。
忍者とスナイパーのペアですか？
The perfect team.
トーカはあの性格だろ。スポッターを雇ってもすぐにグズだとか役立たずだとか言って泣かせてやめさせちゃうんだよ。
They even worked like fully in quitting. They work so much together that they have a technique where Toka uses Murasaki's butt as a to keep the sniper grounded.
そのおかげで偵察課程履修者としていつも私がペアを組まされたってわけさ。
そういえばフィリピンでもペアを組んでましたね。
That's what I was talking about.
今はそうでもないけど、最初はすごく嫌だったんだよね。
But oh no.
ふーん、あなたが新しいスポット？
あくまでも臨時だよ。本業は忍者だ。
My main is a ninja, like it's your
ど
character.
うでもいいわよ。仕事さえきっちりとしてくれれば。
それは私も同じだ。
This is merely my sub-spec.
どうでもいいけどあなた、メキシコサラマンダーみたいな顔してるわね。
What? What the fuck?
知らない？アホロートル。ボケっとしてて何考えてるのかわからない顔してるの。
Why, why would you say that to her? I could.
しょっぱなから険悪じゃないですか。
Hey, your face looks like a lizard person. Oh, poor Murasaki.
仕方がないよ。トーカはまだ日本語に不慣れで、半分英語混じりに会話してたような
I
時期だし
get
ね。
that's true.
アホもロートルも日本でどういう意味になるか知らなかったしね。
Yeah, I guess.
でも女の子をウーパールーパー呼ばわりするのは褒め言葉でもないよな。
A whooper looper.
ウーパールーパーを知っているとは。先生本当は何歳なんだい？
Is that what you call him? A whooper looper.
小学生の頃放課後に校門の前でウーパールーパーを売ってるおじさんがいませんでしたか？
Whooper looper, stop saying it.
学習教材やカブトムシの幼虫を売ってるのは見たことあるけど、
No,
ウーパールーパーを売ってるのは見たことがないよ。
it keeps being said.
世代のギャップでしょうか。
Shiori, we're old.
どちらかといえば地域のギャップじゃないかな。まあ草原骨はどうでんよかですよ。
It really doesn't.
ところで先生、当ててみようか。
I guess.
先生、トーカとか野上教頭とか、ああいうはっきりとものを言うタイプ苦手だろ？
I mean, we struggle with everybody, but that's just the way Shiori is.
二人とも悪い人ではないとは分かっていても、どうしたって仲良くなれそうもないって思って、それで
Oh,
も仕
what
事
the
上
fuck?
どうしても
Whoa, 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 go
手を組まな
back.
ければいけない機会
No.
が何度かあってね。
Wait. Wait. Oh, what was that?
二人とも悪い人ではないとは分かっていても、
Oh,
どうしたって仲良くなれそうもないって思ってないかい？
my keyboard is like, it's very weird. So, like, the slightest tap on a button will, like, skip it or will, like, press down on it. Not that I was, like, trying to skip. It's just that my arm was resting very close to the control button, and I guess I just hit it. Anyway, back to this.
確かに そうかもしれません。
God damn it, dude.
私もね、昔は10日が苦手だった。
I imagine most people
そ
don't.
れでも仕事上、どうしてもペアを組まなければいけない機会が何度かあってね。
Toka's got that, tsundere
砂
personality.
漠で何日もずっと二人きりだったり、山の中で6日間二人きりだったこともある。
So we had to like each
そんな
other.
に長い時間二人きりで喧嘩とかしなかったんですか？
Oh no.
そりゃ最初のうちは険悪になることもあったよ。けど何日も一緒に行動していると、そのうち無駄な会話をしなくなる。
Well, that's when you get down to business.
お互い会話がなくなったところで気まずいと感じるような性格じゃないし、待機中も私はゲームをするし、10日は本を読むからね。
Yeah.
会話なんてほとんどしない。
It's the comfortable silence.
待機が終わって司令部からの命令で移動する時も、10日は無言で地図を開くし、私も黙ったまま10日のために先行を開始する。
They became friends through close contact.
そんな風にしているとね、お互いに相手の仕草から言葉や感情を読み取ろうとするようになるんだ。でね、そうなってくると気がつくようになるんだよ。10日の優しさっていうか、あ、この子ちゃんと私のことを見てるんだなって。私が今日はもう疲れたなって思ってると、10日はちょうどいいタイミングで野営の準備を始めるし、10日がコーヒーが欲しいと言い出す前に私がコーヒーを入れる。
You're purely in sync.
そんな風にね、お互いに言葉を発しない分、相手のことを先読みするようになるんだ。昔から戦場で培った絆は家族のそれを上回ることがあるとは言うけれど、こればっかりは本当に経験しないとわからないかもしれないね。
Well, who knows? Maybe Shiori will end up on the battlefield as a soldier.
つまり私が何を言いたいのかといえば、10日は喋らなければとても優しい子だということだね。
As long as she doesn't fucking talk.
それが今のお話の着地点でいいんですか？
It's kind of rude, but okay.
どうやらまだ軽微な誤解があるようだけど、先生だって10日の優しいところは気づいているんだろ？
I mean, I know.
例えばレナだ。レナはああ見えて寂しがり屋で精神的に脆いところもある。そんなレナが一人にならないように何気ない風を装っていつもそばにいるのは10日だ。
Yeah, yeah.
グミが美浜に来てからはもっとわかりやすいよ。10日はちゃんとグミの面倒を見てるだろ。
She's kind in her actions, just not her words. That's how she is.
確かに。
10日は言葉がきついから分かりにくいってだけですごく優しいし、とても面倒見がいい子なんだよ。
It's actually a good observation, you know?
そう言われると確かに長女なんですね、10日さんは。
Still the smallest outside of Taiga.
長女？
以前シャワー室で話してくれたじゃないですか。10日さんは口うるさい長女で、次女は紫さんで、末っ子はレナさんで、クジラセさんはお母さんだって。
ああ、そんな話もしたっけ？
I mean, were you just saying that as like a, what's the word?
確かに10日さんは不器用だけどみんなをちゃんと見守ってる長女ですね。そしてそんなお姉ちゃんのフォローをしてるのが次女の紫さん。
Eh?
え？
10日さんが私にきつく当たったりした時に、どうか言い方とかすまないね先生って必ずフォローを入れてくれたのは紫さんですよ。
そうだったかな。
So I do that on reflex, I guess.
自覚はないんですか？
Yeah, unconsciously.
たまたまじゃないかな。普段ならそういうのはクリスの役目だからね。たまたまそういう機会を先生が見たってだけで、私は別に意識していたわけでは。
No, you have your own role to play.
それにもし私が意識してそんな真似をしていると知ったらトウカはきっと余計なお世話って怒ると思うよ。
ですね。このことはトウカさんには内緒にしておきましょ
It's sealed.
そうしてくれるなら私も先生が野上教頭苦手だって認めたことを黙っていてあげ
Hey,
よう。
hey, 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 hey. We didn't. No, 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 no.
う。その話は本当にちょっと待ってください。頭が痛いです。
You know she would kill us.
大丈夫。秘密は絶対に漏らさないのが忍者だからね。
God, fucking ninjas. Putting aside the whole ninja thing, Murasaki-san really made me think. If I'm able to see through Toka-san's kindness, I should also be able to bridge that gap with Miss Nogami. Murasaki-san said that the two of them were very similar in certain respects. That's our next mission. They don't mince their words, and they're just as strict with themselves as they are with others. Another thing they have in common is their weak spot for Haruto. Still, they all have a weak spot for him. I'm sure if you were to point out these similarities, they'd just deny them outright and tell you off for lumping them together. When Murasaki-san told me all this, it was very easy to picture their reaction, in fact. I thought we were like actually gonna like cut to like a silly like scene in her head of how they would both react to that. And then it'd be like, yeah, that's how they would react. And then it just cuts away. I guess not. Damn! Missed opportunity. Perhaps we'll see it at some point, though.